Look at the size of that thing. What is happening, you guys? My name is David Chambers. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having an awesome day. Over here in Tampa Bay area, it's a little bit gloomy outside, but guess what? I'm about to take you somewhere where it is very rarely gloomy. It's one of the most beautiful places of all time, if you ask me. It's called Marathon Key. I was down there a little while back with the Treasure Times crew. Check them out on YouTube and also on Facebook. They're super awesome, man. We caught a bunch of lobsters. We speared lionfish, but today is centered around lionfish. They are a beautiful fish. They're super cool, but they're also very invasive and horrible for the ecosystem around here. So you're encouraged to catch them and kill them, and I like to eat them, so we eat them. And man, let's go. Florida does not get much better than this.
Goes like out that way. That's the area where you can't take the lobsters. But our guess is that's FWC. They're just swarming around there, taking pictures of all the boats that are in the no-take zone. Once those boats come back to shore, they're gonna stop those people and probably give them some big citations.
All right, you guys, so we just got anchored up. The hookahs are in the water. We're ready to get down there. We're gonna get geared up, just finished eating lunch, gonna hop in the water, and I'll see you down there. Look at that. All those little spines right there, you do not want those things to mess with you, to touch your hand. If you get nicked by one of those things, they're full of venom. They'll mess you right up. But these fish, they are good to eat. All right, you guys, check out these lionfish. Tell me that these are not some of the most beautiful fish that you've ever seen. I've never seen a fish more beautiful than this fish. But there's one problem with these fish. They're not supposed to be important. They're completely invasive. They were probably established and people dumping their saltwater aquariums out because they are a very popular aquarium fish. And look at the size of that mouth, okay? What happens is these fish, what they do is they eat Florida's native fish, and these things, because of the crazy spines, most predators don't prey on these things because they have all these spines, right? And because they don't prey on them, these things just overpopulate and they eat Florida's native fish. Now these spines right here, those are things that you can touch, right? But you do not want to get stabbed by these things. They are venomous, they are full of venom, and you will have a bad day if you get nailed by one of those. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put a few of these back, or move to the side, and show you how to clean one of these things, because obviously with those spines, it is not the same as cleaning any other fish. So watch. So what we did today is we had a big fillet knife, like a nice good fillet knife, but this little small knife is really sharp, and you really want your knife to be sharp, because the last thing you want is for your hand to slip on a dull knife and your knuckle go right into one of those fingers. Oh my gosh, just thinking about it makes me quiver. Okay, but look, this is a little small knife, right? And to me, this means control. It's small, my finger can go right there. I'll have all the control that I need, all right? And also, wear gloves. Listen, I had nothing to prove. I want to enjoy my night, not be in pain. I want to, you know, relax and not be in pain because I got stuck by a stinger. So wear some gloves, reduce your chance of getting stung, okay? Grab that fish, hold that up. Like I said, you can hold the fins, you just can't get stabbed by them, okay? All I do, nice little thing right there, nice little slit right there. Most people just throw these fish away, but they are amazing to eat. Just wait till you see their meat. From here, just fillet this fish like you would any other fish, okay? Right down there. Be really careful, you know, go slow. There's nothing to prove here. It's not a race. You don't want to get your hand stung by one of these stingers. It is not the same as filleting another fish. So if you leave some meat there like I did, whatever, you know. The most important thing is that you don't get nailed by one of these stingers. So look, there's that fillet. Look at the meat on that. Perfectly white, beautiful, whiter than any snapper meat. Looks like a hogfish fillet. Look, now all you do from here, I'm gonna use a bigger knife to skin them, okay? So there's skin on that side. How beautiful is that skin? Look, throw it right there. Grab your knife, start your fillet right there, just like that. Grab a hold of the end, work your knife down that skin. There's your skin, no meat on that. Throw it in the water. Snapper everywhere back in this canal. It's so cool seeing the snapper come up and eat. But look at that. Any spine left over, cut that out. All you're left with here is a little bit of pin bones. But what I'll do is, you can't feel them with your gloves on, so just put all your fillets to the side. Once you do that, I'll go through with no gloves and get the pin bones out, because once you have that fillet out, there's nothing dangerous about this fish. The only thing dangerous are those spines, not the meat, nothing else, just the spines. The meat is delicious, and in some places it's a delicacy, and to me, tastes better than a snapper, if you ask me. But hey, let's go ahead, get these fish cleaned out all the way. The rest of them, we have about 10 of them, and then get to cooking them. See you then. So, I hope you enjoyed that, you guys. I had a blast spearing those things. I mean, that water, I mean, I feel so blessed to be able to be a part of that. And thank you to Mike and Adrian for having me down there. We've got pineapples, brown sugar, cinnamon, jumbo shrimp, and mangoes and peppers and all kinds of stuff. And most importantly, a plate of beautiful, amazing lionfish fillets. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm gonna make this pineapple, okay? It's a Brazilian way to make pineapple that it was a Brazilian recipe that I found online, and I kind of tweaked it my own little way. Let's like Americanize it a little bit, if you will. And what you have to do, grab some tin foil, put that right here. Grab a good knife, this is my Gustav knife, and to cut this pineapple, just go like that. Cut that head right off. To actually plant that, it will grow into a brand new tree. How awesome is that? So I'll probably do that. Then skin your pineapple. I use this side of the sink as my garbage can, and Maida hates it.
Yeah.
Yes, she's behind the camera right now, giving her 2 cents. And I don't know, it's just so convenient. It's like a trash can right here. But I mean, I don't put like nasty stuff in there, just like vegetables. It goes to the pigs later on. Then core your pineapple like that, straight down on each side of that core, on all 4 sides. And I have no idea why I'm not using a cutting board right now. I'm like losing my mind. So that's your core right there, okay? Throw that aside. And you're left with these big chunks of pineapple. So cut them into pieces like this. And there we go. Next step, set it aside. You're gonna have 1 sheet of tin foil there. Grab a piece of pineapple right there. The next thing, this stick of butter is in the freezer just to make it harder for me because if you want to cut butter easily, the best thing you can do is freeze it. Not freeze it, but get it nice and really cold. Because we're gonna cut this butter into nice, good slices, like straight down like that. And then into like nice little sticks, so probably 3 times, like 3 pieces out of each slice. Grab some brown sugar. Put it right on your pineapple. Just kind of spread it around. If you guys hear kids in the background, it's because there's kids in the background. And get your brown sugar, some cinnamon, just kind of sprinkle it on there. Not too much, just like that. Throw some butter on there. That much probably, I guess. Should work. Fold it right up like a taco, like a burrito. Twist each end so it's nice and sealed. Now, oven is preheated to 400 degrees. Actually, why not do 425? Because fish cooks super quick. And as long as that pineapple is in the tin foil, then it will not dry out too fast and overcook. Nice glass pan right there. Doesn't matter, glass, metal, whatever. And throw your pineapples right up in that pan. In the oven they go. All right, so we have our ingredients here, right? We got mangoes, onions, and bell peppers. There's that right there. Next thing we're gonna do, grab our fish, lay your fish out right here. Just like that. And then here we have a pan, just a regular frying pan. Whenever I just regularly saute fish, I want it to be super hot at first. Then I quickly lower the temperature because it makes the outer layer of the fish have a nice kind of sear on it. I love when that happens. So I'm gonna be super, super basic. The only thing that I'm gonna do that is a little bit off the norm is use the most normal for me. Use this Gator Done from Gator Hammock from Fellow, Florida. This stuff right here is an amazing thing. It really isn't too spicy, and it's just kind of a very unique flavor, this Gator Done stuff. I'm gonna do a very light sprinkle with the Gator Done, like that. Some salt. I'm just doing it whenever I feel seems right. And a little bit of garlic, and that's gonna be it. Light on the garlic. And a little bit of that pepper. Not much because the kids are eating too. Just a nice high sprinkle so it spreads out nice. There we go. That is just some regular olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Right in your pan. Let the oil heat up nice. Look, just a little bit of oil there, not too much. Just keep it nice and moist in the bottom there. All right, pan is super duper hot. So, fish seasoning side down. The reason why is so we can season the other side. Right in that pan. I got all those seasonings on that one side. The other side, I'm just gonna do salt. I like fish. I actually like the taste of fish. I like it to be simple and taste like the fish instead of like a bunch of different kinds of seasonings. One thing that I always use on fish though is honey. I don't care what kind of fish it is. I love some honey on some fish, and that's gonna cook super fast. And what I like to do is I like to grab some butter. That's just leftover butter. What are you guys doing? You okay, Luki? What happened? Oh, let me see what happened.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, better. Daddy. What? Yeah, it smells good. Smells delicious. Huh? So I like in my fish always, it's just some of that regular butter. Okay, this butter is left over from those pineapples, which are almost done. And that's just gonna go right in there. It's all melted right now, so it's kind of tough. Go. And those are ready to flip. They're real thin fillets, those lionfish. I butterfly them a little bit. Look how flaky they are. Beautiful white meat, totally flaky. And in about 45 seconds, those will be totally done. Just to finish off that fish, I'm gonna grab a lime. This is actually a key lime, cut in half. Right on the fish. And look, you know it's done. If it flakes like that, look, like that, breaks apart, it's totally done. Got a plate. Normally I'll use a fish spatula here, but this is what I got right now, you guys. Now in that same exact pan, let it get its heat again. For your fish, microwave keeps it warm, so I'll leave it there for just for a little bit. A little more olive oil, and let that pan get as hot as possible again for your shrimp. Big jumbo shrimp, right in that burning hot pan. Salt, a little pepper, mix around. Now let that get each shrimp to where it has contact with the bottom of the pan. Now, that shrimp right there, look at that. I have each side down like that, okay? And you see that kind of redness coming through? That means that you're ready to flip your shrimp. And I flip each shrimp individually instead of just like the traditional saute, kind of just tossing them. And the reason why is because shrimp are an amazing piece of meat. Like, they're just like wonderful. And I treat them like that. You know, I don't just like throw them around. I like to, I mean, I will a little bit after I do this maybe, but I like to flip them, each individual shrimp at a time. A little more salt on the other side. I'm gonna grab some butter. That butter's gonna go right there. I'm gonna toss it in just a second. But for now, I'll leave it right there. I'm gonna grab some honey. Now, while that's finishing off, remember these ingredients right here? Pepper, bell pepper, onion, and mango. Throw it right there. Grab some olive oil. Right in that. Grab a little bit of honey. Right in there. Grab some salt. Not too much, just a little bit. Mix that up. Look at that. Every time that I cook for somebody else, I'd love to try it. Get everything in that spoon right there. Wow, that is so fresh. Butter's all melted there. Nice toss. And that's done. Get it off the heat. How beautiful does that look? It may not look beautiful yet, but hang on one second. It is super hot. Normally you want to let it be cooling off for a while, but that's not what we're doing right now. Look at that. It's soft, it's mushy, and it's probably amazing. It's really hot. It's like a dessert all in of itself, but a side dish at the same time. Oh, that was hot. Wash it down with some, oh, that was hot. Guarana, Antarctica, Guarana. Time to serve it up.
What is this?
That's fish. Can you say lionfish? Can you say that? Look, he lionfish. He's like, nope. You pile up a nice good amount of that fish on your plate. I'm gonna grab some of this. Normally what you do is just put it right on top, but I know my lady, she didn't want it on the side, right?
Yeah.
See that? Right on the side. Grab some shrimp. And while you're at it, drizzle some of that buttery shrimp lime juice all over your fish. Because why wouldn't you do that? Now, normally I would have mine taste it first, but I just gotta make sure, babe. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Salt, shrimp done. It does not. I don't know why I always say it, but it does not get better than that. That is something amazing. Is that good? Thumbs up?
What is this?
That's mango.
What is this, Daddy?
That's mango. That's mango. What do you think about that?
I love me.
You love mango, me too. You guys, it is late here. We're having a late dinner. It is, the kids are tired. They've been rambunctious all night, but hey, I want to thank you so much for sticking through it, staying through the video. Had an awesome time making this food. It tastes amazing. We all love it. I really recommend that you try this recipe and get out there and spear some lionfish because they're bad for the environment and super fun to go spearfishing. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing every one of you guys in the next one.